Hi, I'm Julia Piotta. I'm a life and health coach, and I help women to create healthy relationships with themselves. So, today I wanted to talk about healing and just cover the topic of why would someone want to learn how to heal their life. And when I'm talking about healing, I'm talking about looking at what things have happened to you along your path in life from childhood, into your teenage years, into adulthood. What have been some of those either impactful in a negative way or traumatic type events that you went through, and why would you want to heal them? So, to give some examples of traumatic events, that could be losing someone. It could be going through a really difficult financial period of life. Maybe it was something in your childhood, and you didn't have the ability, to buy groceries, for example. Maybe you lost your home. Maybe you were in an emotionally abusive situation. Maybe it was while you were growing up and you were told, that you were never good enough, and there was a lot of that emotional or psychological abuse going on. Maybe as you got older and you started to get into romantic relationships, you got to this point where all of a sudden someone walked out on you. Someone left you, for another person. They told you that you weren't good enough. And there was some sort of abuse in the relationship. Maybe you've had difficult situations in your life where you've had toxic friendships with people or toxic relationships with your family members. So, a lot of these different things that can happen to us as we're growing up. Everybody says, kids are resilient, and I want to highly disagree with that. Because it's like, yeah, you think they're resilient, right? But wait until they get to become an adult. And all that shit from their past, it starts affecting their life. And that's why I don't agree that kids are resilient. Because if they were, that shit then wouldn't be carried on to their later years in life. So the reason that it would be important to heal is because when we're not healthy and healed on the inside of us, that shit spills out. It spills out into our relationships. It can spill out of us into, a type of a mood that we might be in. We might have mental health related issues like anxiety, depression, panic, different things like that. It can affect our physical health. So we might have physical symptoms. We might get sick frequently. We may not feel well as far as the stomach aches, the digestive issues, the headaches, the low energy and the fatigue. There are numerous different things that can happen as far as to your health that can create, it can manifest into disease. So these are many of the reasons why you would want to learn how to heal your past. We don't want to take all of that stored up emotion and just let it, fester around in the body, creating all this chaos. When we have all those emotions flying high in the body, then the body is trying to, compensate. So it's, shooting off these chemical reactions with the body to try to get the body back in a state of homeostasis, and that's not happening. So what happens is when this is going on, we actually start out being in this state of what is just, normal stress, which then if it goes beyond like the days and the weeks of stress flowing through the body, that turns into chronic stress. And that chronic stress is then what is, shooting off these chemicals within the body, and then it's really compromising your immune system because the immune system is not able then to function at its full ability. So if we're not feeling good on the inside, and then that negativity is just, shooting out into our outer world and into our relationships with the people around us, we're not going to be living the best life. So it's really important to take the time and look at what needs healing. What needs healing within my past, what traumatic events, or just really impactful events that were like a very negative impact on your life that have now portrayed into your future. Maybe it's blocking you from living a greater life, having healthier relationships. Maybe it's limiting you from going after your dreams. So that's why it's important. Unless you want to, live this limited life for the remainder of your life, or have difficult relationships, or constantly be in this pain and this struggle, you can break free from that by really taking the time to do the healing work, to do that inner work on yourself, and then be able to create a life that you actually want to be living, to be able to have relationships that you want to be having. This is never, an easy, simple task that you can just shift overnight. It does take your effort, your commitment to show up, your consistency to keep going and keep moving forward. But when you start doing this, it gives you peace and freedom in your life. It starts producing more joy, more better mental health, physical health, and emotional health, improving your relationships, allowing you to go out into the world and do the things that you actually truly want to be doing instead of thinking, I can't do this. It's not for me. I'll never be able to do it. I'm not going to be good enough. So these are just some things that you might want to consider if you've never either worked on healing some of your past, or if you feel like you're just living this life that's very unfulfilling and you're constantly struggling and you're getting so damn frustrated that you're ready for a change. If you have further questions on this, feel free to comment or reach out to me directly. If you are looking to work with someone one-on-one with coaching, you can click on the link in the description section to set up a free discovery call with me. I do work with individuals one-on-one, so we can touch base and find out if coaching would be the right fit for you. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and invite a friend on over if this would help them as well. I hope you have a great day today.